Hello everybody, I hope you're doing really well. I can't believe it's 2018. I think it's so exciting now that we're in a new year. So today I'm going to show you my week 4 flip through of my December daily that I've been showing you guys, and I'm also going to be doing another video where I do just a really quick sped up kind of flip through of the whole thing start to finish if you're interested in that as well. So I'm sorry this is a little bit late. I'm recording this on the 2nd of January, but I'm going to get it up for you guys as soon as possible. Hopefully I get it up for you tonight. I hope you've all had a really fantastic Christmas. I hope it's been very magical for you all. So let's start. So I last showed you up to the 21st of December. These are just some bingo cards from mine and my family's little game night that we had the other day. I've just popped those in there with a paper clip. They're not stuck in or anything permanent. I've just put them in there for now. So day 22, this was probably the most simple layout that I've done yet. I literally just put 2 different types of washi tape at the top, the date, and I used the most wonderful time of the year sticker there. Oh, and also a little bit of washi at the bottom and this adorable little Christmas tree. The 22nd was actually one of my favourite days, and it was one of my favourites to journal about. That's why there is more writing than there is decoration, because my dad and I went to a local kind of farm shop. There's a little farm there, and obviously there's a shop and like a little play area and things like that, but we actually went there to get my mum's Christmas present from my dad. So we went there and it was really lovely because he actually had, I think it was 3 donkeys just outside in these little stable things, and it was so sweet to just have a look at them. It was so lovely to see them, and I took a couple of photographs of them and put them on my Instagram, and I just journaled about that. And the shop itself was decorated so beautifully. There was fairy lights everywhere, and there was a lovely Christmas tree that was decorated beautifully, and it really got me in the mood for Christmas, which was exciting because although I have been very excited for Christmas this year, I've not actually felt as Christmassy as I normally do. So that was a really lovely day out with my dad, and it was just nice to spend some time with him as well because I've got 2 other siblings. It's nice to just get some time with me and my dad. So I wrote all about that on day 22, and we also watched Nativity 2. I mentioned a couple of days before that we'd watched the first Nativity and then we watched the second one, so that was really good as well. Oh, on this page, I'll just move these out of the way so you can see. This is some of my favourite paper that's in here. It's got candy canes, little stockings and Christmas trees. And I quite like this as well. This was from a pack that I got from The Works, and it's this like mesh material here with this lace, and it's just a little love heart, and I think it looks quite nice on there. So day 23. This is one of my favourite pages actually. This is some wrapping paper. I'm not sure if I've said already, I might have done on one of my first December daily videos, but this wrapping paper is from a couple of years ago. It was on my one of my boyfriend's presents was wrapped in it, and I ripped some off and kept some because I just thought it was lovely. I'd love to know where the wrapping paper is actually from because I think it's just so sweet. But there's a nutcracker on there, there's a lady dancing, and there's a little boy there, and it's just got 9, 10, 12, and I think it's like the 12 days of Christmas or something. But yeah, day 23, I put Christmas Eve here ×2 because it was Christmas Eve. That's what I like to call it anyway. Some of my favourite washi tape. I used this beautiful Robin sticker. I just spoke about how excited I was for Christmas Eve. So on Christmas Eve, we spent the day getting our buffet food from the shop and getting Christmas dinner food from the shops as well. And we kind of had a film day, so we watched a horror film, and we also watched Mr. Megorium's Magical Emporium, I think it's called. That was on TV at the time, so we watched that. Day 24, Christmas Eve, as you can see there. I used, again, Olaf washi tape, and I put Santa Claus is Coming to Town. And this lovely big sticker here from also Mrs. Brimble's, and it just says Christmas Eve with a little reindeer at the top. And I spoke about filming and editing another YouTube video. visiting my nan and granddad, and also I spent Christmas Eve in the evening with my mum. She had organised, well, she was helping a few women actually who were in this organisation to help people that are just less fortunate at this time of the year. It's really sad actually. There was a lovely lady who lives in our town who has cancer, and she had her benefits stopped for 6 weeks because she was too ill to go to her benefit appointments, so she had absolutely nothing for Christmas, and it's so sad. It really makes you realise how fortunate you are. So her and her family, her children, had nothing, so my mum put together this little hamper with some food and things like that, because they quite literally had nothing, and also some toys for her children, and they were so appreciative. And it really makes you realise just how lucky that we are, and especially at a time like Christmas where you kind of just expect everybody to be in the same situation, in the same boat that you are, and in reality that is not the case. So it was really nice and very humbling to do that with my mum on Christmas Eve. On the 25th of December, of course, it was Christmas Day, my very favourite day. So on Christmas Day, I actually used up 2 pages. I went on the other side of this page, and I kept the theme to just red and white, using my red and white washi tapes, my mistletoe washi tapes, and my Santa ones. And on Christmas Day, it was funny actually, my sister woke me up. It's normally me waking up my brother and sister, even though they're younger than me. It's normally me waking them up with excitement, but she was texting me, because she texts me so much, my phone was just buzzing at the side of my bed. So she woke me up, and to kind of wake myself up, I started playing Michael Bublé Christmas songs on my phone at a loud volume to try and wake everybody else up in the house as well. So we all went downstairs like we normally do and started to open presents, and it was really, really nice this year actually. My favourite present was from my dad. It was I'm not sure if you've seen them before, but it was a Pop Funko, they're called, and it's like a little vinyl figure, and it was a Harry Potter one, and my dad had spoken to me about it a few weeks ago now. He'd said that he'd seen it in Tesco, and it was an exclusive, and he wasn't sure if it was kind of rare or not, or if he should have picked it up, and he didn't. So I said, oh no, you should have done. It's a Ginny one, Ginny Weasley from Harry Potter. And anyway, he went back there a couple of days after, and it was still there, so he picked it up for me, and it was such a surprise to open it on Christmas Day. And it was really nice that it was something from my dad, because I know this is the case with most people and most families, but it's normally my mum that does the Christmas picking and the Christmas present picking. And so yeah, it was lovely to have something that I know my dad had picked and bought for me. Okay, so this is the other side. I just kind of spoke about the evening and the Christmas food that we had. I'd used this wonderful sticker. This is one of my favourite stickers, so I'd kept it and saved it to use on Christmas Day. And I put here the 25th of December. This is another Mrs. Brimble sticker. We all watched Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban because it was on TV. We were playing Monopoly, and I just wrote about what I got for Christmas. Here, this is a really bad photograph of the buffet food that we have. We traditionally have a buffet, not on Christmas Day, on Boxing Day. So this is the Boxing Day buffet. It looks like a really terrible photo, but I'm going to stick it in anyway. But I've just put it there for now, and I'm going to pop it on that. And I actually wrote about Boxing Day on this tip in here, as you can see, 26th. Use this Boxing Day sticker, and I didn't have much to write, so that was why I used the tip in. Boxing Day, as always, is a very relaxed day, so we watched the film Dunkirk, and I have not seen it before until we watched it on Boxing Day, and oh my goodness, it was amazing. It was so fantastic. If you haven't seen it yet, I recommend it. It was also really sad to watch as well, just being reminded what the young men went through during the war and things like that, but it was really a good film to watch, so I spoke about that, and again the food that we ate, and I watched Olaf's Frozen Adventure with my boyfriend. Bless him, I put him through that, so I wrote that down there as well. Day 27, I think this is my last day. No, it isn't. Okay, so day 27, I realised I was basically on my last page, so I wrote about my mum, myself, my sister and my boyfriend all went to town just to help my mum with some shopping and things like that, so not a lot happened on the 27th. And so I decided, because I had run out of pages, to use the last page for New Year's Eve, which I was totally fine with because not a lot was happening on the days in between anyway. Here I stuck in the bingo card that I'd used and that I got a full house on, so I just put that in with some washi tape, and I'd put this big huge New Year's Eve sticker at the top. On New Year's Eve we had another buffet. We have one on Boxing Day and we have another one on New Year's Eve, and it was just another chill day again with films, and that's it really. So that is my December daily / Christmas journal insert. I've enjoyed this so much, this whole project of December daily. It's definitely something I'm going to continue next year and the years following. It's been so fun for me to do. I've really enjoyed seeing the insert just get bigger and bigger as I've added more things to it. It's been so fun just to document my memories. It's going to be really nice to look back on as well. I've thoroughly enjoyed using up all my Christmas washi tape and stickers and things like that. I've really enjoyed making these videos for you guys, and I really hope that you've enjoyed them. If you haven't seen my previous 2 videos, there is the week 3 flip through of this, and there is also a Midori MD review and kind of tutorial thing, DIY thing that I did. So don't forget to check out those 2 videos. And if you're interested in a whole flip through of this, it'll just be a speedy one, then stay tuned for that as well. Thanks so much guys for watching. Remember, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button, and if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up. Bye guys!